Thank you, sir. I'm Grace Larson, and good evening, everyone. My question for the four is like, what was your greatest achievement so far? And for Aaron, as the former county councilor, so what was your greatest achievement? And for the three, based on your career, and what's your 2-year plan for Hilo Downtown and Upper Downtown? Thank you.
I'm going to save that last question for the ending because my understanding is we're going to have some time to speak about that, right? Okay. As far as my greatest achievement, first of all, I have a very difficult time talking about myself. I mean, I'm a local boy, we don't go around tooting our horn. So. But getting back to something Jeff asked, actually, it was working with colleagues and finding a way to work with them, no matter what our differences were, philosophically, background-wise, or whatever. It's getting together with people and making things happen, especially for my constituents. And it's not to say that this is a land grab, but if you look at the time that I was on the council, 8 years on the council, from 1996 to 2004, and I've put this in my brochure, there were a lot of accomplishments that happened, probably unprecedented, without funding. This was during a time of it was a bad economy that we're looking at. Yet, we got the Liliuokalani Park, Liliuokalani Gardens, all of that you see right now. I don't know how many of you know, but way back when, that was a 2-lane road, very bad condition. The park was in really, really bad condition. And it's a place that people now go to recreate every day. It's a marvelous place. And it was all part of a master plan to connect the pier all the way down to the downtown area. And that was through the vision of course, Miriam Shiro and others. But we were just a cog. But we never tried to stop anything. It was all a matter of working together. Poenapu Street Extension, this was an unbelievable funding experience that allowed that road to come to fruition. People were telling us that road would never be completed in our lifetime. That's what I was told when I was a county attorney many years ago. The county engineers actually told me that. Not in your lifetime. It happened during the time that we were there. It was all a matter of working together. Moholy Street Extension, same thing. Wasn't supposed to happen during our lifetime. It's there. It's changed the lives of many people in terms of transportation. Kyokaha Gym, we have Kelly Beck, whom I haven't seen for a long time, and I didn't even know he lived here. This man was instrumental in getting the Kyokaha Gym constructed. He was in the mainland. He's an architect. He was a young boy at that time. He helped. He was a part of a community effort in getting, and he designed the Kyokaha Gymnasium. The people of Kyokaha, if you ask them there's a time limit to this?
You'll get your closing statement.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's all about working with people and getting things done.
Sorry.
Greatest accomplishment. Working for the police department, a lot of opportunities to actually help people and save lives. Being a first responder was one of my biggest but I guess career-wise and politically, running the state of Hawaii, the Child Care Assistance Program I mentioned earlier, when the program was privatized during the Lingle administration, the company that took over really, really failed and was crumbling. The contract was going to be canceled. It was on a 30-day warning. I don't know if you know about child care assistance, but we brought in federal money and we paid people's child care expenses so that they could go to work. And unfortunately, I was one of those that was laid off by the Lingle administration. That was my job before it was privatized. And the company was failing horribly. My greatest accomplishment when I got laid off was getting to work for the company that took my job. It was really hard, but I needed to work. And taking over for the company, running the Big Island operation, it's a $2.4 million contract. Running the Big Island operation, we worked 10, 12, 13 hours a day for months on end without days off just to rescue the program. We were so way behind in paying people's child care, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It took a lot of work on me and my team. Not only saved the contract, we brought it up to date, we were paying on time. The Big Island was the most accurate, I guess, program in the whole state, if you went with the state numbers. That was pretty much my greatest accomplishment, was rescuing the program. It's alive and well today. It's bringing a lot of money, federal dollars, into the Hilo town. I mean, we paid everybody, preschools, babysitters. Had we failed, I mean, you know, all those babysitters, all those preschools would be unfunded, and a lot of more people would end up on unemployment. That's pretty much my best accomplishment right there.
Okay, as far as my accomplishment and on my career, the first thing is like I introduced tilapia to the U.S. market, and I was told I was crazy. And now it's a multi-million-dollar industry. That's my contribution to the people, food. And the other thing too is that with 145,000 budget that I have in the county for the agricultural program for the county of Hawaii, I was able to establish or additional industry in the agriculture. And that includes the tea industry, the coffee industry, the foliage industry, the tropical fruit industry, the tropical flower industry, and of course the Hawaii Organic Farmers Associations. I did that one too, and the Korean natural farming. With that little amount, I was able to put all of those different activities within our agriculture industry. Thank you.
My greatest achievement I've overcome a lot. I was an unwed college, teenage, single, welfare student mom for many years, and I overcame that and graduated college, and my first job out of college was, I graduated with a degree in gerontology. I know a lot about very old people. And my first job out of college was to run a Medicaid waiver program in 3 counties in Iowa. I qualified people for Medicaid that would not normally otherwise qualify and put home and community-based services in place instead of nursing homes. In Iowa, there's a long wait list for nursing home beds, and a lot of people failed before they got to the nursing homes. So that was probably one of my greatest career achievements. And I worked for Homeless Outreach. I worked in a lot of medical social work kind of jobs and had a lot of great accomplishments. But I would say that my greatest achievement has been in the last couple of years connecting with my community. After living here for 15 years and really only knowing my immediate neighbors and the people I worked with for all that time, I finally came out of the house and down the hill and into the council room and kind of never left. I went to my first council meeting in February of 2011. I used to watch them on TV, but I never went before. And I have never missed a meeting since then. For me, it was a polarizing experience. I saw immediately how one person or a group of people could be heard, and that input was valuable and worth expanding upon and digging into and figuring out why people are so invested in their communities. I have also started a lot of community groups. I've helped a lot of groups get off the ground and set up social media and that kind of stuff. Liliuokalani Gardens, I wish I could remember the date. There are cleanups going on at Liliuokalani Gardens right now. We're getting ready for the big 2017 100-year anniversary. So check my Facebook while she's got the sign up, and I have the date up.